about Photo Story 3. For all of you, you can get to this by going to the Start menu, up to Programs, and over to Photo Story 3. I already have it up because I'm at home. We're going to begin a new story. Make sure that's selected and hit Next. I think you'll find this very simple. Oh, no, I don't want to save my old project. Okay, first thing you have to do is to put in pictures. Now, some of you may say, I don't want to do pictures. Or I don't know what order I want to put the pictures in. Just go and import some different pictures and you can move them around later. One of the things I did was I went to Paint and I just put a plain background. This is my red background. I saved this somewhere and I can move this around and make this my title page. And you can use a plain background if you don't want pictures, you just want to write some words. You'll notice you can do some editing here with color, red eye, moving things around and editing the picture that way. You could also, I can choose to remove the black border if I want to for this picture. And I'm going to go ahead and hit yes. From there, once I put the pictures in, I move to Next. And this is where I can put in the text. Say this is going to be about Christmas. So I'm going to call this Christmas. I can change the color. I can change the font size. It's not, it doesn't have a whole lot of options, but it has some. I can change the color here. I can change how I want it to be written. And just click OK when I'm happy with what it looks like. I can move it to the side, up and down, so whichever way I want it to go. And I can choose some different effects. So once I'm happy with that, I'm going to hit Next. And I'm going to move to saying some things. Now in this case, I'm not going to have you say anything because we're having problems with microphones and I don't want you to get them out. But it's really nice and easy because I can type in my script right here and I am going to ask you to do this. So maybe I'm going to say Merry Christmas on this one and I could record it and then stop and play and hear it. And then I could go to my next slide and type in what else I want to say. So I've got my script right here. Isn't this cute? I can also customize the motion, and I do want you to do this for this project. I can choose for it to zoom in and zoom out. So say I want it to start here, but I want it to end zoomed in or moved over this way more. So maybe I want it to start here and end there. And it'll preview and show me what it's going to look like. It's taking a second. It'll also show me how many seconds, and I can play with how many seconds I want it to take. Thinking, thinking. You'll notice up here as it's thinking, it also has transitions. So you should, oh, there it is. There's the motion. So it doesn't have video, but you can add some motion to it, and that's kind of nice. You can add transitions and play with those, which I expect you to do for this assignment. And I save what I like. Close out of this. And then the final thing you can do is you can add some music. I want you to create your own music. If you had a song that you wanted to upload, you could do this. But I want you to create some music, play with it, play with the speed. When you go to save the project, there's two things I want you to be aware of. You can save the project as a working project that you can work with later on, and you want to do that. You want to save that in your own documents, save it for whatever you want to call it. So it's a story. If there's a mistake, you can come back and fix it. But for our purposes, if we want to upload it into our announcements, we have to save it as a media player. We're going to select the O drive. I don't have this at home, but you would select the O drive and call it, in your case, your name and then photo story. Or actually, I think I'm going to have you write, your name and then the name of the group that you're covering. Put this in the O drive in the activities folder. And then you would hit save, and actually in this case you would hit next, and it would go ahead and save it. That's all you need to know about your photo story and how to get this assignment done. Good luck!